you're in this program and you bypass those people who's actually waiting for about 10 years now, and they are still looking forward, right?
Yeah.
So this is such a blessing to your family. And why we're here today is to discuss the details of the program, your responsibilities, our responsibilities, and the landlord, everything about the program. Because we want you to stay in the program, and remember, this is contingent to you keeping the child with you, okay?
Right.
By the way, my name is Rosalie Munoz, and I'll be your housing specialist or caseworker. I'll be your direct point of contact. I know that I think after a month, once you moved in, your case will be closed, right? So you will have no social worker to deal with when it comes to housing. But anyway, all the housing concerns will be addressed by me. You don't have to contact any social worker. And in case you have some provider, this is something that I want to clarify. If you have any service provider that's assisting you in finding the unit, you don't expect me to contact to respond to them, okay? I want you are empowered to speak for yourself. You have to be self-sufficient to find your unit, and we're expecting you to speak to your landlord directly. You actually don't need a service provider, but of course, we appreciate the assistance from the service provider. You can talk to them directly, but I try to minimize, because FYI, I have 300 cases, and you're part of those, and it's very difficult for me. You'll see it once you're in the program, how many times you will contact me to follow up, and I don't want you to be disappointed. If I don't respond, I'm pretty good in responding on email. 1 or 2 days, please give me 1 or 2 days. If I don't respond on the second day, please send me another follow-up, because sometimes every day I receive on the average 50 to 100 emails, okay? So just please give me some time to review your case. That's one thing that I'm requesting you. And when you email, you write your name on the subject line. Both of you knows how to do emailing?
Yes.
You're pretty good in that?
Yes.
And when you send something, please send the attachment. Try to do PDF format. PDF format is like a file that you attach, not the photos. So that's what I'm requesting. Unless it's a one-page document, I'm okay with that. But if it's multiple documents, try to learn how to do the PDF format when sending it to me, okay? Because it's like a lot of work for me if I do it one by one to consolidate. So I'm just setting the right PDF format that's in PDF format, not photo. You usually sometimes it's easy, like you take a screenshot of the document and then you take a photo and then you send it to your email. That's not how we want you to do it. You can mail it to the office. So there are four ways to send the documents to us. So one is through fax. So you have both my email, right?
Yes.
In the email, I have my contact number.
Yes.
And I have my fax number in my signature. You can find it there.
Yes.
And then you can email me, you can fax me, you can call me, or you can, calling, you can send the documents by calling, right? So that's why I try to discourage my clients not to call me. Try to email me, because calling, I'll still need you to email me. So it's better that you email me, and you can expect me to always pick up the calls. I'll be working most of the time in front of the computer, so it will be easier for me and for you that if you send it on email, or if you mail it to the office, or you can drop it off to the office. You know the office, right? That's where you pick up the packet. So every time you drop the packet, drop the document, you will receive a receipt, and you can keep that. But I always suggest you to please have a backup copy of any document that you'll be submitting to office or you'll be mailing, because sometimes it's lost in transit, okay? So that's why it's always safe to have a PDF format. Especially the application. Remember the application that you filled out? There's a lot. So it's very difficult, keep on back and forth of all paperwork. So that's the expectations from me. And so any concern, you can always email me. So I'm just an email away from you, and I hope to have a good relationship to you as my new clients. Like what I said, I need patience. I need you to be patient. I don't want you'll end up being frustrated just because Rosalie is not responding and you escalate it to my supervisor. I don't mind you escalating it to my supervisor. That's fine. It's understandable. But I'm just telling as early as now that you can expect some delays from my end because of the 300 cases that I have.
Right.
All of us in housing has the same story, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Just be a little patient. And I know my timeline. I'll discuss it with you. Like the request is always like I have 5 days and I have 10 days. So my supervisor is monitoring that. And if there's a really big delay, that means I'll probably not in office, or I got sick, or I'm attending the meeting. But you'll be notified, or if it's planned, then you will get an automatic response, okay?
Okay.
Did I make myself clear?
Yes, you did.
Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah. So that's what how I want to you to understand the way I work.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. So let's start with the briefing process. So we can go to the briefing folder now.
Okay.
So the left side of the folder are the resources and information to look at after the briefing, or probably you're able to look at it, right?
Right.
Did you see the FSS brochure in there? The FSS is called Family Self-Sufficiency brochure.
Mm.
It's a folded one.
Oh.
On the left side of the folder. I'm sorry.
On the right?
Left
or the
side
left?
of the folder.
Okay, the left side?
FSS, or they're called Family Self-Sufficiency brochure. Right here, are you a victim housing discrimination? Protect your family from your...
I don't have any form that has that title. Is that what it says?
Okay, so you don't have... Okay, so that's it. So, that's why I wanted to make sure that you have that folder, because somebody prepared that for me because I was not in office, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, by the way, I am working from home until February. So, if you want to meet me, that's not possible for now. You can only email me unless it's very urgent. You can have someone in the office, the duty worker, to assist you, okay? But I usually work from home Thursday and Friday, and I'm in office Monday to Wednesday, okay?
Okay.
So you can take note of that, because I don't want you to waste your time in your gasoline coming to the office if I'm not there. If you really want to see someone in person, I can have someone, the duty worker, assist you.
Okay.
Okay?
Now,
But most likely I have all your concerns. Yes, please.
Hi.
Ashley.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that the pamphlet that you're speaking of, it wouldn't be on the right side?
No, it should be on the left side.
On the left side, okay. So don't even bother looking on the right side, okay.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Right now, we're talking about the FSS brochure. The Family Self-Sufficiency brochure.
I do have it. Look, right here.
Exactly, that's it. Laura, you can check that's it. Okay, so make a note on that.
Okay.
This is an FSS program. Those who are eligible for that program are only the Housing Choice Voucher, or the Section 8 voucher, or the Family Unification Program voucher holders, okay? Mm-hmm. So you contact them after you moved into the unit, okay? You can contact them right now because you're not yet in the system. So I'll put you in the system once you actually moved in. You are still on the intake process, okay? You're not yet an official. You didn't move into the new unit yet, okay?
Right.
You didn't receive the assistance yet. Once you start receiving the assistance, I would suggest you to contact them. This is really a good program wherein they will help you, set your goals. And then at the end of the 5-year period, you'll be able to get some money because you'll save some amount in that. I attended one graduation, and it's like one of the participants graduated with the $30,000.
Oh, really?
In check.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I just don't know how it goes, how they save the money. What I know, you'll be creating an escrow account wherein for every goal you achieve, it's like you're saving, you're putting some money in that. And Nadine will be assisting you on that. But you contact her anytime after you move in. Not necessarily on the first year, second year. I just want you to move in because the good thing about your voucher, there is no limitation as long as you fulfill your responsibilities. Isn't it nice? Wow, that's
Thank
really
you.
good, right?
Very good. Thank you so much. Because you know
Yes.
what? Thank you so much. We really need something like that.
Yeah, of course. You're lucky that you were referred to us. So after all the struggles, here's the blessing, right? So
There we
you have to
go.
take care of these blessings, okay? Now, so that's why, we'll take some time to explain everything in detail so you will not be lost while finding the unit, okay? Okay, so let's set aside FSS. I just want you to be reminded of that. And I would suggest you to keep the folder with you because all the documents in there are a bit important. And if you need anything, there are forms, anything, you want to extend a voucher, you have those forms in your briefing packet. Don't ask me, hey, Rosalie, can you tell me what you have to understand? What are the forms that you need and when are you going to send it to us, okay?
Okay.
So you can mark your emphasis. You can contact Nadine after you move in, okay?
Yeah, I wrote it here.
Only after you move in.
After I move
Yes,
in.
you can write. That's your form.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay, I wrote on the top. After I move in.
So you'll be guided, yeah. Sometimes when you move into the unit, you say, oh, I lost my folder. That's what, can you send me the form? Don't give me the job. Okay, so I provided you everything today, so make sure to keep that, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now, what we're going to focus today is are the forms on the right side of the folder, okay?
Okay.
So now I want you to pull out the voucher. This is the most exciting part. Are you excited?
I'm super excited. I'm exhausted. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Hold on one
Okay.
second.
So this is the most exciting part of this briefing is today, like what I said, you'll be awarded the voucher, the Section 8 voucher. This is exactly the same as a Section 8 voucher. So when you apply for the unit, you don't have to say, hey, I have the FAP voucher. You just say you have the Section 8 voucher because this is exactly the same. Yes, right. That is exactly the same as the Section 8 voucher. So there's no difference. You don't have to elaborate your case. So you just have to say, I have Section 8 voucher and I want to list up in your unit. Right? It's exciting. So it's very, it's very nice, to have this voucher with you. So if you see the voucher, you have the unit size that contains the size of the bedroom, meaning if you have 3-bedroom size means you can go for 3-bedroom size. If it's showing 2-bedroom, that means 2-bedroom. So how we determine the number of bedrooms, it depends on the number of members in the family. Like you have 1 kid and then you have 2 children, so you'll be awarded 2 voucher size, 2-bedroom size. So, and then if you have 3 kids, then you will have 3 bedrooms, okay? Because 1 is for the parents or parent. Are you okay, Laura?
No, she's crying.
I'm pretty happy. I'm so sorry. I'm just always emotional.
It's
But
okay.
mine says 4 bedrooms. I'm very happy. I'm very thankful to God and to you guys. Thank you for being that to give me an opportunity to change.
Yeah, that's good. We wanted to
So
help you
cry.
in any possible way. And yeah, we're happy also that, your children will have something, a place where they can stay all together, like a family out there. It's always nice to live together. You take care of your kids. That's why this program is created to give the children a better life, Living with the parents is different when living with a foster care or living in a different, and then they are separated. When all the kids are living together in the same roof with their parents, they have a better, outlook in life, right? You believe in that? Right?
Yes.
Because you can show them all the love and care they deserve. Okay, so please confirm if you have the right bedroom size.
Yes, well, I support. Size 4.
Okay, and you have And how about you, Ashley?
Yes, I have two. I have two kids. It doesn't matter if one's a boy and one's a girl.
Yes, regardless of the age, regardless of the gender,
Okay.
as long as we have that. So we always allot one for the parent and then two for each for the other household members. So for example, you have 3 kids, then 2 kids or 2 members per room.
Okay, so the two kids go in one room and then I would go in the other.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's why you have 2 bedrooms. Yes,
Okay, got it. Okay.
So my big two girls is gonna be in one room, and my big 2 boys is gonna be in the other one, and my little one that is under 3 and 1 year old is gonna be another one, and me and my other one.
That is correct.
Okay.
Thank you. You're lucky. Yeah, I mean, it depends on how you want to set them up. I mean, you want to distribute it. I mean, so based on your, I mean, we don't care whether you want to put all the girls in one bedroom, all the boys, like what I said, regardless of the age or gender. How we determine the voucher size is depending on the number of family members. So one for the parent, and then the other, and then 2 for each. Say, for example, your mother is with you, and then you have 3 children. So your mother definitely will not have a separate bedroom or something. So, but then we count it as 1 bedroom, and then 2 people per bedroom, except the parent. So so that's how we determine it. Okay.
Okay.
Is that clear?
I'm not complaining.
Yes.
No, I'm good.
So Ashley wants to get another baby, then you can have, you can update just in case in the future you have another baby, then or you have some other family member, then we can update your voucher. Okay.
Oh, really? It can be adjusted if I have a family member moving me?
Okay, so let's move on. So let's continue with the voucher discussion. So the issuance date is today's date. So meaning immediately after the discussion, you can start searching for the unit. Yay!
Yay!
It's really nice, right? And then the expiration date is 90 days from the issuance date. So the idea is for you to be living in the unit before the voucher expires. Okay?
Yeah.
So please make sure to utilize the voucher before it expires on, I think, January 9th. What is the expiry date?
January 19th, 2025.
Yes. So that is exactly that's exactly 90 days. Okay. So now if you don't have any question, then you can sign on the signature of family representative and today's date. So I already signed that, so you can use that voucher, like what I said, when you search the unit.
Okay.
You have 2 copies, 1 copy for me, 1 copy to be placed in the envelope that is provided to you.
Okay.
I have to sign next to the one that it says Laura Robles next to the one.
Yes, I'm sorry. I have to share with you my my screen. Okay, let me just. Sorry. So at least you'll be guided. Okay.
Thank you.
Here, can you see me now?
Yes, I see
Can
now.
you see not me? Yeah. Can you see my screen now? So this is the one where you're going to sign this portion.
Signature of family representative.
and then today's date.
Got it.
Okay.
So for all the documents except handbook, you have 2 copies. That means 1 copy for you, 1 copy for me, and you have to put it in the envelope.
Okay. So there's 2 of these. There's 2 of these papers.
So now, in case, in the event that you're not able to utilize the voucher for whatever reason, you have to apply for extension. Okay? So if it's getting closer and you have not located the housing, you must request an extension in writing prior to January 9, 2025. So please note an extension may or may not be granted. So please make sure of that. It depends. So remember, you're given 90 days. 90 days is long enough for you to find the unit. Okay?
21.
So if you're sitting your voucher idle, that means you're not interested and your voucher may be given to another family.
Oh no.
And this program has only limited spots, okay?
Yes.
So please make sure to utilize it as fast as you can. You don't have to wait for the extension.
I don't
I
have.
understand some of you have like, low credit score, so difficult to find a unit, but this voucher is a guarantee that you'll get some help, right? And some of the landlords, especially those who are in Section 8, they like people who are actually in Section 8 because they are guaranteed of the payments.
Mm-hmm.
So that should not be a hindrance to you for getting the unit, for not using the voucher before it expires, okay? So don't come to me and say, hey, Rosalie, it's difficult to find a unit because, my credit score. You have to find a landlord who's actually in Section 8 and they know once you're in Section 8, hey, it's very good. I will get you. I mean, they don't even check the credit score. So if you can't find a unit, if your credit score is low, the landlord say, then find another unit. Keep on searching, okay? So your goal is like at least once a day. With once a day, you definitely get one. Yes. Aubrey, Ashley? You have
Yes.
something?
I do have a question. So you're saying that I can start calling apartments now, and how long does it take for me to like move into a place? Like, how long will it take for you guys to? How long does that usually take? For
We'll
you to...
discuss that in the later part of the briefing.
Okay, gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, you want to use? Yes. Sign both copies, one for you and one for me.
I'm signing now, okay?
Okay.
No, just keep it in the folder. Yeah, sorry. For you, maybe you can keep it in the right side of your folder and the other one in the envelope.
Yes, I don't want it right now.
Yeah, just keep it there for a while, set aside.
This
I'll
envelope.
tell you what to do later.
Okay, I will wait.
Yes, please.
I will wait to sign. Okay.
No, sign it now, Laura.
Sign it,
Yeah, sign
date
it.
it, put it in the yellow
Okay.
envelope.
That's
Yeah.
correct. Thank you.
You might as well do it now. You don't want to mess up on a step.
Aren't you tired, Ashley? You're standing?
Huh?
Aren't you tired standing? You're okay?
I'm sitting on a chair. I'm sitting on my son's I'm sitting on my son's
Okay.
medical bath chair.
Okay, I was thinking.
It looks
that
like I'm
you were
standing.
Okay.
No.
Okay, everybody, so now I want you to check the form application for extension of HCB voucher. So can you check if it's available? Because I want to make sure that all of you have the forms that I need, that you need,
Asian.
That would be on the right side.
Miss Rosalie, isn't that in the right one?
No, it should be in the right folder. Leave the left, the documents on the left side. We're only focusing on the right side, the documents on the right side of the folder.
Application form extension.
Extension.
Okay, let's take a look. Let's see.
Extension.
Right there, and it looks just like that. Application for extension. Okay. 1 second. And the receipt. Application for extension. Right here?
I don't have that one.
Yeah, you will. Keep looking. Behind. It looks like this.
Let me see.
Yes, that's the right one, actually.
Let me see, because
Can you see?
isn't that right?
I'm putting it up to your screen. It looks like that. It looks a little different.
Okay, let me
Yeah, so it's
You
like
see?
this. So it's like this. So this is the one.
It's gonna be on top of the little booklets that are
Yeah,
stapled.
application for extension.
Okay, I have this one. Important to remember.
Maybe at the back, so you can just check. Sometimes they print it like all together. I'm sorry because
Yeah, you have to go through each document. So it's like it was in between the other ones that were stapled.
Okay. Oh, yeah, yes. Is this one?
yes. So if you see here, right?
Yeah.
Remember to send me this form. Like, again, listen. So if your voucher is about to expire by around January or end of the month, by end of this year, December, and you're not able to move in, make sure to fill this up. I request an extension for the original because of the following reasons. You have to state all the reasons. Like what I said, the request for extension may or may not be approved. So it depends on what is the reason, what are the reasons for you not getting the unit. And you have to certify that you have looked for the housing unit on this one. So this one contains how many? Only 6 details. So we're expecting you to use the back of this page to list down all the properties that you applied. Meaning, it's not necessary that you pay for the application fees, maybe for the units that you inquired, right? So what is the rent and what happened? So just list, so for you to keep track of those, make a list, make a separate note that, hey, this date I applied. So, and then you're going to sign this and then your address and signature and return this to me at the end of this year if you're not able to move to a new unit. Hopefully not. I don't want to receive this from you because this is another process wherein we have to do the verification from the landlord whether you apply or not and whatever you're saying is true and correct. Okay? So meaning it's not that you list down everything, hey, she will approve it. No, we have to do the verification. That's why you have to list down and then you have to complete, you have to add more at the back of this page because if you only put 6 properties within 3 months, that means you're not actively searching. For us to approve your application for extension, you have to prove that you're actively searching for the unit. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. So you're trying to tell me, you're trying to tell me right now that these ones, I have to put the unit and everything, all the information and the rent when I ask for the extension. If I have to ask.
Yes. But
Okay.
if you moved in within 3 months, you don't need that. Okay?
Okay.
Clear? Okay, so we can move on to the next, and that is for the statement of responsibilities. Can you pull out this form, please?
Let me see a statement.
Statement of responsibilities.
Right, got it. I have it.
Okay, you're ready, Ashley?
I'm looking for it.
Ashley, okay.
My name's
Ashley. It's
Ashley.
almost same for me. Sorry. Forgive me if I call
It's
you
okay.
Aubrey.
You can call me whatever you want. Just give me my Section 8.
No. I mean, sometimes, I have a lot of Ashley and Aubrey in my my list. So that's why. Okay. Can we start? Okay, so please follow along as we go through all sections of the Statement of Responsibility. So this is basically the rules and regulations of the Housing Choice Voucher. So don't be confused when you say, what is Housing Choice Voucher? Is it equal to Section 8 voucher? But they are most commonly known as HCV. So you have 2 copies in your folder. Again, after the discussion, you have to sign both copies, one and this thing. But then you sign it after we discuss, okay? So the first one is giving true and complete information. So for everything that you're submitting to us, you're under the perjury of law that everything that you have submitted is true and correct to the best of your knowledge. That's why we ask you to sign, and then we ask you to put the date. That is when you take oath that everything is true. So avoid any providing any false information that you may have committed fraud. Okay, clear?
Yes.
So please note that you send you sign the release of information. So we have the authority to verify all information that you provided. So we can pull out your criminal, we can pull out your social security, your your CalWorks, cash aid, your income. So those verifications, you cannot provide false information. Okay? So that we will discuss later on this thing.
You want us to start right now?
No,
She's
no,
at
not
the
yet.
end.
We're discussing, Laura. Okay, so you can raise any questions after this. So, like what I said, giving true and correct information, certifying false information is fraud, and then reporting household members. This is one of the challenges that we always face. So, you're always, most of my clients have visitors and guests, and then they are being terminated for having unauthorized persons in their unit. You're not supposed to have a visitor that is more than 14 consecutive days and not more than a total of 30 days in 12-month period, meaning if you have a boyfriend or sometimes your relatives, your parent, your siblings, they can't stay more than 14 days, okay?
More than 14 days. Okay.
And then it cannot be repeated. Just imagine if you have your parents or any other household, any other adult staying in the unit over the weekend, how many days total in a year if it's over the weekend? So that means 2, and then we have how many weeks in a year? 52 weeks. So, right? So 52 weeks into 2, so that means 100 plus. So you can have this visitor. So they will be called an authorized person. Other than you and your children, you're not supposed to let anyone stay in the unit. Did I make myself clear?
Yes.
Please. Yeah. So in the event, the only exception when you can add another person in your household is through marriage. Say, for example, you got married, then you have to submit all the necessary documents. That is without any other thing. We just need the social security and all the documents about your future husbands. Or you deliver a new baby. That's the only exception: marriage or adoption or delivery of the new baby. Fair? Okay. Or if you want to add another adult household, you may do so after 12-month period.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so meaning after a year. Yes, Ashley.
I just have a question because so I won't have anybody moving into the home, but I do my son and myself and my daughter actually will be having in-home support service workers coming through. And respite workers to regional. So there'll be like care providers coming in through the home.
Well, that's exception. That's an exception because they're not sleeping in your house. So when you say an authorized person, they move their things. They're seeing. They're visible in the unit 24/7. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're sleeping there. They're taking bath there. Their things are there. But if they're coming on a daytime, like babysitter, that's fine. The nanny can stay in the unit daytime. That's understandable. If they are visible in the property, sleeping there and everything is there, what's the difference between you have
I was only asking because
providers.
Yeah, and I was only asking and making sure just because my kids have sleeping disorders associated with their autism. So occasionally I have an in-home care provider. It'll be a set one though with the badge and everything. The agency, but they will be coming so that I can sleep at night sometimes to make sure that the kids are okay because they have sleeping disorders. But that's not even set up yet. But I'm just wanting to see what my options are if I have that option to do that later with my care providers.
Yeah, that's. Thank you for asking.
I just want to make sure.
You can raise that. You can email me that information, so at least I can make a note on that. So if we receive some notice or a report that you have someone, you can. And then you just put the name just in case. So you have to keep in touch every now and then, okay? So I hope I make it clear to both of you. You can request to add an adult person after 12 months. You can't before that. And the adults that should be added in your household should have a continuous income for 1 year to be eligible, okay?
Okay.
So we will not question if you have a domestic partner. Domestic partner cannot move in before 12 months, okay? The domestic partner, boyfriend, can stay in your property after 12 months, but provided they have continuous income for the whole year to be eligible. Because the one that will be adding to your household should not be a burden to you. Is that clear?
Yes.
So that's the idea of asking them, requiring them to have one consecutive income.
Yes.
Proof of income, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then You are responsible for your guest behavior, so this is most common. Your guest is sometimes, loitering, make a nuisance in the property, threatening the landlord, fighting with someone, and these are like petty things, but this may cause termination from the program.
Yes,
And trust me, it happened
of course.
because sometimes they're drinking, and then there's a lot of complaints we receive, and they go for informal hearing, and they ended up losing the voucher. So that's why I'm taking time to explain everything to you, because I want you to stay in the. Not there. Don't look on the left side, Ashley.
Okay.
Only.
Oh no, I pulled the papers out to go through them. It's from the right side. Here we go. Reporting.
Reporting change.
Yes. 1 second. Important points to remember. No. Family handbook. No. Reporting changes. Here we go.
Yes, yeah. So that's a form where you write all the changes. So you can multiply a copy of that, and So if you want a soft copy or the online copy, I can send it to you. Okay? You just email me and say, "Hey, Rosalie, can you send me this copy?" And I'll send it to you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. So everything, banks. I mean, if you have Venmo, like what I said, Cash App, everything you have to.
Everything needs to be I have to record it.
Yes. You have to send us the statement. Okay. Here's one thing. So the statement, don't ask me what's appeared. The last 3 months. Your payment, your income, always the last 3 months. So don't ask me only 1 month. No, I mean, it's always last 3 months. And for the bank statements, I need the statements, not the screenshot. So you should know how to download the statement, okay? I don't know how to show it to you here. I don't have that. I mean, I have that in mobile, but I can't show it here during the briefing, okay? So you have to ask someone to do it for you.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure.
Okay.
And then, am I being so strict? Not really, right?
No, it's okay.
I'm just setting the right expectations. Okay, because I want you to be guided properly. Okay, now lease violation, eviction notice. So this one, you have to provide us a copy of your eviction notices, or notice to quit, or to quit or act. So within 14 days. Again, 14 days. Like what I said, you have a window of 14 days to report in writing. So if evicted by the court order judgment on behalf of the landlord, the housing may terminate your Section 8 voucher. Okay? There is no appeal on that. Even if you appeal, once evicted, you're evicted. Unless there's some circumstantial evidence to show that why, sometimes it depends. So that will be determined by the committee. There's a board who can determine that. So violating the lease, violating your lease means you're violating the housing policies or regulations. So you will be terminated. Avoid doing that. And then no duplicate residence or assistance own sublease. So it should be your principal residence. You should not be living elsewhere. So is this your first time being assisted by a housing?
Yes.
What is the one that you want me to look? The paper you want to look?
No duplicate?
No,
I'm
we're
looking.
still on the statement. We're still on the statement of responsibilities. We're just discussing it one by one.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
The document showing on the screen, though, showing no duplicate.
Yeah, no. Actually, it's part of the statement of responsibilities.
Oh, it's part of it. Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so we're not going anywhere yet because we're discussing the content of the statement of responsibilities.
Mhm.
So you cannot you may not own the unit, sublease, or assign the lease or transfer to the unit other than the owner of mobile home. And you cannot reside in the unit owned by your family member. Okay?
Got it.
Okay.
Any questions so far? Everything is clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, inspections. So please note that your unit prior to you moving to the unit should be inspected. The unit should pass the inspection before you move in. If you move in without passing the inspection, then you will be responsible for all the rent. We will not help you. But the moment the unit passes inspection, you can actually move in on the same day. Okay? So you just have to wait. And then please don't ask me, hey, the unit passed inspection. Don't ask me. I mean, if the unit is scheduled for inspection today and you're contacting me, I can't give you the answer because the inspection team will come back the next day. And I wouldn't know until they come back to the office the next day. Okay, and then home business, you can have home business as long as the unit is still your primarily used for the residence of your household and not you're not in violation of the lease. And you have to get written permission from your landlord before starting business in the unit. Okay? So meaning you can just do like baking, selling some stuff, so many things, sewing, printing. As long as you have a written permission from your landlord, we're okay with that.
Okay.
Okay. Then absence from the unit, you can be absent for more than 180 consecutive days or half year under in any circumstances except to provide reasonable accommodation to a person with disabilities. Meaning if you're supposed to go out of your property or of your unit like for 6 months because you're taking care of your parents, that's okay. But you have to inform us and then we will continue paying your portion, our portion, and you have to continue paying your portion. But if we find out that you're not in the unit because you're somewhere else, living with your boyfriend or you're living outside the country, or somewhere else outside the state, then you may lose the voucher. Okay, must get approval from housing if you will be absent for more than 30 days, and it should be in writing. Okay, so if you'll be in prison, that you will definitely be terminated. But you still have to inform us in writing because we will continue paying your landlord and you can ask your family members, okay? So sometimes, for whatever reason, if there are police activities or something, you're involved in any, even if you're not convicted or arrested, you just have to inform us, hey, Rosalie, I have this and this and this. I'll make a note on that. It doesn't mean you'll be terminated. So we have to review your case, okay? As long as it's not drugs or violent criminal activity, we may actually, we may probably continue the assistance. Yes, Laura?
Yeah, like me, I'm in probation. Is that okay?
Yeah, you're here in this program now. You reach this far, it's because we bypass whatever happened. Okay, whatever records, whatever history you have, we already concluded in that, and we welcome you to housing. But I'm just saying, right now, you know your responsibilities. Don't get involved in any drugs or criminal violent activity because you will lose your voucher. I'm telling you, there is no one who get back to the voucher once they get imprisoned for these reasons, okay? You don't have to be in prison as long as there's police activity and we prove that you're using drugs, you're manufacturing, or you did some violent activity, okay? How do you define violent criminal activity? If you're harming other people, okay? If it involves if you're putting risk to other people's life, that is called violent activity, and you may be at risk of losing that, okay? You're okay with that, Ashley?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So, thank you. And then we have the debt owed. So you mentioned that this is your first housing assistance.
Yes.
You didn't receive anything, so I assume that you don't owe any amount to any housing authority, right?
No.
And the good news about this program you can actually go anywhere in US. You can carry the voucher. For example, you're sick and tired of San Diego thing and you want to go to other state. You can go New York, you can go Texas, you can go anywhere in US. And you carry the voucher with you. Isn't it nice? Like
I
yeah,
can
you can
move
go
anywhere?
Yes, so Ashley, you're saying something?
Yeah, you're saying that I can move anywhere? I don't have to live in
Yes,
San
that's a
Diego.
good thing, right?
Yeah, I'm not from San
So,
Diego, so
Sorry?
I'm not from San Diego. I came out here for a protection reason for my children, so I don't know anybody in San
Oh,
Diego.
you can bring them back.
Yeah, so
Yeah, you can
eventually,
go.
yeah, I can move somewhere else other
But-
than San Diego.
Yes, but you have to wait for 1 year, okay? So this is the catch. You have to lease up in San Diego for 1 year.
Okay.
At the end, before you renew your contract, if you're planning to go somewhere else, say, not necessarily outside the state, say we want to go to Carlsbad, Oceanside, you want to go Encinitas, that's within this county, right? But it's a different jurisdiction. So if you want to go to the city, so remember, we have our own jurisdictions. And if you want to go to Carlsbad, for example, you have to inform us in writing that you wanted to go, and then you have to provide. You don't renew the contract with the landlord because you're planning to port out. So the wording is porting out. So you want to port out to different jurisdiction within San Diego County, or you want to port out outside the state.
Okay.
Okay? So that is a good thing, and you carry the voucher. And the good thing, one more good thing about this port out, no one will deny you porting out to anyone. Okay? It's against the law, so you're actually protected. So I wanted to port out in New York. Yeah. Anyway, even they don't have the spot there. The good thing is either they absorb you or you'll be addressed as the head of the household. There's no other adult in your family, and the rest are minors, right?
Mm-hmm. One in the envelope?
Let's pull off. Yes. One to the envelope. That's the second copy that you put in the envelope, right?
Yeah, there's one
And
copy
then you
in
have
the
the
envelope.
okay, and then you have the important points to remember. This is pretty much the same as, do you have a copy of this?
Okay, 1 second. Let me put this document sign real fast.
Publish 10, 21, 24. Alright, I already signed both.
This one, important points.
What do you want
Important.
to what?
This one, important points to remember. You also sign a copy of this, one copy to the envelope and one copy for
Okay,
you. This is pretty
important
much the
points.
same as the statement of responsibilities.
Okay, 1 second.
This is verification.
Get it?
Important points. I only had one, I think so.
Okay, so yeah, so just sign a copy and then make sure that you put one copy in my in the envelope.
Let's see.
Okay, important points to
Give me 1
remember.
minute, okay?
Okay.